Sabrina Carpenter's Brits makeup is chef's kiss. So of course we're going to be recreating it. Starting off with the brows, I'm using the Indestructible glue from Be Perfect, and she's got quite thick brows, which is perfect for me because me too. So we don't really have to do much here. Skipping to the base makeup, I think her makeup artist uses the Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm using the Rimmel Multitasker, and then just blend that in with either a brush or a sponge. I really wish her makeup artist had some sort of tutorial on how she does her makeup, because honestly that would be game changing, but I don't think she has one, so I am just low-key guessing. I really jinxed myself from the last video because I said spot concealing always makes me break out, and I've broken out. So I am now going to spot conceal with the NARS creamy concealer, and I'm going to go straight over the top with foundation. I think Sabrina usually uses the Armani Luminous Silk foundation, or she also uses the NARS Sheer Glow, but I'm using the next best thing and using the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Okay, I've just gone ahead and primed my eyelids, and that's because we're moving on to bronzer. I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell Curve Case in the shade Hollow there. And Sabrina's got quite full round cheeks, so I'm kind of gonna bring it down a little bit further. I'm also going to bring the bronzer onto the eyelid to keep everything looking cohesive. I'm going to use my HMB concealer. Literally just put a little bit there and a little bit there, and then blend that in with a little sponge. She also always has a super bright inner corner, so I'm just going to use the shade, oh that was quite a lot. Anyway, I'm using the shade 0 from HMB and literally just focusing it on this inner corner section. Time for the iconic Sabrina blush. Now she uses either the Makeup by Mario or the Armani Luminous Silk blush, both of which I don't have, but I do have many other blushes. I think I'm going to use the Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Bubblegum. I'm literally not going to be shy with this. I'm just going to keep layering it until I think it's like at a Sabrina kind of level. Powdering with Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake, and then on the outer corners I'm powdering with Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake. For powder blush, I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell Blursh Book in the shade Lost Lover. And then for the glowy finish, I'm going to use the MAKIAGE Baked Blush in the shade Lolita. And I have been loving this stuff recently. It gives off the most gorgeous glow, and I feel like it's such Sabrina vibes. Sabrina's eyeshadow for the Brits was very like mauvey rose gold kind of vibes. So I'm using the Colourpop Bratz collection palette in the shade Dump Him and running that all through the crease. And then from the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette, I'm using the shade Lavish to blend that out a little bit further. Then using the shade IDGAF all over the lid, the shade Avalanche on the very inner corner, and I'm using the shade Unapologetic to create a little baby wing. Bit of mascara. For lips, I'm going to use the Collection Lip Definer. It looks like she's got a brown lip liner with like a pink centre, so that's what we're going to do. And then for lipstick, I'm using the Doll Beauty My Love, and this is the final look. I'm so obsessed with how this turned out. I'm really eager to carry this series on, so please let me know which other celebrities' makeup you want me to recreate next.